Hey, welcome back to my Appalachian life. I'm Joanna. Thanks for joining in today. It's Saturday and it's rainy and dreary day and it's turning cold on us again. It's going to be cold for the next few days, so it's chili time again. Now, I've never made this recipe on camera before, but I have made it before. And it's a chili recipe that is a multiple award-winning chili. And I tried it back in the fall and it was absolutely delicious. So I'm kind of hungry for it again, and I've decided to make a double batch so I can share some with my brother Teddy and possibly some with my neighbors over here. So let's get started. And you know what the first ingredient is? Bacon. You know it's going to be good when you start with bacon. So I've got my pot, my big stock pot, heating up here, ready to put this bacon in. So since I'm doubling the recipe, I'm going to use 10 slices of bacon, but I'm going to chop it up before I put it in there. So I'll get started on that. Okay, so now I have the bacon chopped up here, and I'm going to just place it in the pot and let it be cooking. It's smelling good already. While the bacon is cooking, I'll show you all the ingredients that go in the chili. I have diced 2 large onions and 2 large red bell pepper. And don't skimp and get the green bell pepper. Red bell pepper is more expensive, but it makes a difference in this recipe. The red peppers have a little sweetness to it that the green bell peppers don't. So use your red bell pepper. And we have beef broth that goes in there. And we have tomatoes, fire roasted diced tomatoes. And we have tomato paste and fire roasted green chilies, dark red kidney beans, black beans. We have some brown sugar we're going to put in there. And we have cayenne pepper, smoked paprika, Ancho Chili Powder. Use the Ancho Chili Powder. We have salt and pepper. Now there's the pepper, onion powder, and chili powder, and cumin, and Worcestershire sauce. And I also have over here on the side 2 pounds of ground. This is ground round. It's 85/15, and it won't have as much grease in it. But when you brown this, you want to save. You want to save some of the grease from the bacon. Yeah, just this has less grease in it than the 80/20. So let me check on this bacon here. It's getting brown. This is a deep stock pot, and I hope it's big enough to hold the 2 for the double recipe. And I love this spatula that I bought at thrift store from Elizabeth Dean Boutique here in Gray. She's opened a thrift store in the basement, and this is a really nice wooden spatula, and it's long enough where you can get down in your deep pots and kind of scrape the bottom to keep things from sticking. I have used this just about every time I cook. I've been using this spatula, and I love it. So the bacon is just about to get there. When it's done, I'll take it out and put it on some paper towel, and then we'll be back. Okay, I've drained all the bacon out and put it here on this paper towel. And for one recipe, you save 1.5 tablespoons of the grease. So I need 3 tablespoons since I'm doubling the recipe. And that looks just about what's left in there. So I'm not going to take any of this grease out. So I'll leave that in there. And now we add our onions and peppers and cook them. There goes the peppers. Aren't they pretty? I love red pepper. Okay, we're going to give these a stir and let them cook until they just soften a bit. The onions and peppers are smelling so good. They are softened. Can you see in the pot? So now I'm going to add the garlic. I forgot to show you the garlic when I was showing you all the ingredients. But I'm using minced garlic, and it calls for 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. So I'm going to double that since I'm doing a double recipe. I did a heaping tablespoon because I like garlic. We're going to let that just cook in here with the peppers and onions until it's just good and fragrant, about 30 minutes. And I've got the eye set on medium, just a little bit more than medium, but not medium high at all, but kind of in between medium and medium high. Now we're going to add the meat and let the meat cook. I'll leave it on this paper here. So I got 2 pounds of hamburger meat. It's ground round, 85/15, and you're just going to kind of break it apart as you put it in the pot. Now the beef is about halfway cooked. So at this point, and since there wasn't a whole lot of grease, it was 85/15. Let's see, maybe I should drain some of the grease. Let me check the recipe. Okay, the recipe does not say to drain this hamburger grease. And I had the bacon grease in there to begin with, and there's not a whole lot of hamburger grease. So I'm going to leave it. And at this stage, when the hamburger is about halfway cooked, you add all the spices. And I've already pre-measured all of that and put in this bowl. I'm going to give it a good stir to get everything seasoned up really well. If you all could just smell this. Oh my goodness. The first time I made this recipe was back when I was selling some things on Marketplace. And a couple had come to look at a couch. And I had this chili on simmer on the stove. And I'm telling you, it does smell the house up so good. But they just kept lingering and lingering. And she said, your house smells so good. And I said, it's the chili I've got cooking for supper. So I'm telling you, it makes you hungry. Okay, I've got that to where it's mixed in really well. Really well. So now I'm going to add in the other ingredients. And it says Add all remaining ingredients. The beef broth. Let me see how much beef broth I need. It calls for 1 1/4 cup per recipe, so that is 2 1/2 cups of beef broth. Let me get my measuring cup. They had Swanson's beef broth on sale at the grocery store yesterday. So I need 2 1/2 cups. One other thing I want to say too, when I put this hamburger meat in, I did turn the eye on up to medium high because I do like to cook the hamburger on a high temperature. There's 2 cups and a half. Okay, then I need 2 cans of dark red kidney beans and 2 cans of black beans, and I need to lightly rinse and drain both of those. So let me do that. This is the second can of rinsed black beans going in, and now I'll work on the kidney beans. Kidney beans going in. This is the first can. This is how I drain and rinse my beans. I put a small mini colander in a bowl. About to lose my grip, but don't want to drop those. And let the juice drain through that colander. And then I put this under the sink to give them a good rinse. So now I've rinsed these good. This is the second can of dark red kidney beans. I want to give this a stir. The recipe says that it makes 10 cups, so this should make about 20 cups, enough to share with others. And I said share with my brother, Teddy. I say that because he's alone, and he doesn't cook very much. So I got another brother close by, Johnny and Valerie, so I'll share some with them too. And Bob is about an hour away, so I don't get to share with him as much. So now I'm going to add in the 2 cans of fire roasted diced tomatoes. And I need my can opener to open these fire roasted green chilies. Got those open, so I've got 2 7-ounce cans of fire roasted diced green chilies, and it says mild by Ortega. You would think this would be a hot chili, but trust me, it's not. It's just packed full of flavor. Okay, and there's the chilies. And I need a 1/2 cup of tomato paste. So I'm just going to use this one whole small can. I think it's 6 ounces. All right. Got it all. Now all we lack is the Worcestershire sauce. So let me get it. I need 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Okay, so we're back here to the instructions where it said add all remaining ingredients and bring to a boil and cook 1 to 2 minutes, stirring frequently. So we'll let this come up to a boil and we're going to keep stirring it. And after we cook it at a boil for about 2 minutes, we're going to turn it down to a simmer and leave it uncovered and just stir it occasionally. But we're going to simmer it for about 30 minutes to allow all the flavor to really develop in there. And then it will be done. And doubling this, excuse me, doubling this recipe only filled about half of this stock pot up. So it didn't make as much as I hoped it would. But y'all look how good it's looking. Can you see in there without me pouring it out? And it's smelling really good too. Now we're going to add the bacon back in too. Yes. It doesn't say in the instructions to add the bacon back in, but you know we do. So it's going to go in, I guess, with all the remaining ingredients is what their thinking is. So let's put all of that back in. Bacon is so good. And it's not boiling yet. So for toppings, when you get ready to eat this, I like to put some sour cream and cheese on it. Let me see what suggested toppings it says here. Sour cream, shredded cheddar, and corn chips are a must, it says. And I think I will use the tortilla chips instead of the corn chips. That's what I have on hand. So I can't wait to have a bowl of this after a while. It's going to be so good, you all, on this cold day. Okay, y'all, this has been boiling rapidly now for a couple of minutes, so I'm going to turn it down just to low to let it simmer for about 30 more minutes. All right. Oh, this is so good. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Some tomato paste on that spatula. Let me get it down in there. Stir it up good. All right. It's going to be so, so good. Now, I wanted to tell you that on the Ancho Chili Powder, I couldn't find it in my local grocery stores, so I had to order that off of Amazon. So if you're interested in making it, I'll link to the Amazon site where I purchased it. And if you click on that link to order it, then I will earn a small commission off of that sale. So I appreciate you helping me out in that regard. But yeah, the Ancho Chili Powder, I couldn't find it. And the first time I made it, I substituted, and I read where you could mix in chili powder and paprika together to substitute for the ancho chili. And it worked fine. It was good. But I bet this ancho, the real ancho chili powder, is going to make it over the top this time. So I didn't want to skimp on that when I made it this time. So hope that helps you all. And when this is ready to eat, I'll come back and show you how good it looks. And I'm sorry I can't serve you a bowl because it's so good. See you in a little bit. So you all, I've dished me out a small bowl of this chili, and it is looking so good and hearty. I put in just a little sour cream and some cheddar cheese, and I'm going to stir that up really good. And I'm going to sit here and enjoy this chili on this cool day. Now, I'm eating mine with these Big Dipper tortilla chips. It's pretty hot right now where it's been sitting there simmering. You put some in this chip. That is good. Winner. Y'all got to make this. And I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you make it and what you think about it. But I agree with the description. It says best ever chili. And it says it has won multiple chili cook-off awards. So I can see why it is so, so good. Now the ancho chili powder, I can tell the difference from substituting the first time I made it, that I told you that I mixed together the chili powder and the paprika to substitute. Well, it already had chili powder in it, and it already had paprika in it. So I wanted to use the real ancho chili powder today, and it is delicious. So you all stay warm out there, and we're supposed to get some more snow. It was supposed to snow last night here, but it didn't. It flurried a little bit, but we didn't get any snow. So when I finish this chili, I'm going to go upstairs and do some cleaning where the workers have been here all week, and clean down here too. And then I'll take the camera up and show you what they got done this week. So we're getting close to the finish line, and I'm getting excited. So we'll see you later. Well, here it is, Monday, January 19, MLK Day. And I just thought I'd show you where we are in progress of the home update. The workers just left a little bit ago. So I'll give you a little tour on what it looks like for right now. It's still a work in progress, but they're hoping within the next couple of days to have everything they need to do for now done, and everything cleaned and all the furniture put back where it goes. So 2 more days. And then they'll have to come back when they set the countertops and do the backsplash. So anyway, let me show you what it's looking like. Okay, this is where you come in off the carport. This is where the refrigerator used to be, and it's now a nice big pantry. And all the cabinets are installed with the crown molding. They delivered the appliances last week, but since it's still a construction process, they recommended to keep the cover, the film on it, not to take it off yet in case it gets scratched or something. So I'm leaving all of that plastic coating film on the appliances for now. And they've got the under counter lighting installed on the cabinets. And the dishwasher is over there. And my new oven. And today they brought in the island, which came just about a week earlier than what we anticipated. And the workers just got it unboxed and just set out here, and they're going to put it all together tomorrow, including the pull-out microwave drawer right there. That box right there is the microwave that goes in that drawer. And they're putting electrical outlets on each side of the island too, so I can plug in my hand mixer or whatever, or crock pots or whatever we have going on. So I love the color of this island. It's called pecan maple or maple pecan, I can't remember. But I think it's a good contrast with the antique white cabinets, and it blends in well with the flooring. And they put up this farmhouse light over the kitchen window for me. I love it. It's a seated glass light. It's more of a modern farmhouse design. So I'll take you back and show you what the shower's looking like. Before we go back there, they got the handrails and spindles installed today. If you remember, they were a golden oak color, and he took them down and stained them to match more with the flooring. And Joe had bought these iron spindles probably 9 to 10 years ago to put in here next to the wooden spindles that were there to fill in the gap. But he never got around to putting them in because of his hand trimmer kept getting worse and worse, and there was never a day where his hand wasn't shaking so bad that he felt comfortable tackling that project. So they are now installed, and they look really nice. Going up to the upper level too. And this living room, everything's still piled up in here. And they'll be doing some touch-up painting this week before they leave. Now we'll go back and show you the shower. This is the master bath shower. And I love the surround. It's like a marble. And so that just really opened that room up. They took that alcove shower out, and it really made the room seem bigger now. And they've installed, or in the process of installing, the new vanity. And I like it. I ordered that from Lowe's online, and it came with a cultured marble countertop with a rectangle sink. But that's what the marble countertop looks like. The only issue is it came with one side splash that goes on the side here. Why it only comes with one, I don't know, when it has two sides. So I had to order an extra one for like $76. And look who's back inside. Yes, it's going to get down to single digits tonight, so I brought her back in, and she made a beeline to the upstairs. She likes laying on that bed. So I just couldn't leave her out when it's going to get down to 9 degrees tonight or in the morning. What do you think, Mercy? Are you glad to be inside? You better be a good girl.